What is crack-crack-a-lackin'? Alright, we in it. I haven't hopped into Devil Daggers in a minute, and I am eager, as a beaver, to get this show on the road. To get this bop banging. I haven't really had a reason to avoid it recently. It's just, doing the whole thing with the student logs and work and chores and everything. I haven't really, like, sat down to play this in a minute. Now, I have played a couple other things. I played through the entirety of Medal of Honor Airborne, a classic from the PS2 era that looked to have been ported onto Steam, although none of the other games in the series were ported to Steam, or ported to PC, I should say, really. But I played through it, very fun, loved it. Just, it's like a good FPS series. If you haven't heard or played of any of the Medal of Honor games, absolutely play them. So good. Great storytelling, very clean gameplay and gunplay. Like, it just feels like a solid game overall. There's not really too many things I can complain about other than, you know, stuff you can't really do anything about this time. Graphics. It's a PS2 era game. It's not going to look as great as something more modern, obviously. I mean, great, you know, like, as high res. Okay. That went alright. That went alright. But no, I played through Medal of Honor Airborne, and I played through Mirror's Edge. That was a fun one. I always wanted to play it and, like, actually beat the game, but I never got around to it. Like, I kept starting it, get like a couple chapters in or like episodes in. I don't remember how they organized the story, and that was it. Like, I didn't do very much with it, but I finally got through with beating it, and that was pretty good. I liked it. I don't have Catalyst, I don't think. I have to double check my Steam library of like 6,000 and something games, but I might try Catalyst. I'm pretty sure it's just a reboot of the original game, so I'm not sure if I really want to go all that hard on it. It's no new additions to the story. So there's not much reason to. Yeah. Now I'm going through Flat Out 2, just because I want to get that out the way. It's a nostalgia thing. Like, I want to play a bunch of old games I remember playing, and then get down to playing some newer stuff that I haven't played before, like Wolfenstein or the Duke Nukem series, or maybe even the original Doom, the Half-Life games. I have them all in my Steam library. I just haven't gotten around to playing it because I keep going back to old games and I'm not finishing those either. And also going back to Terraria because I have a mental, emotional addiction and dependency to it. If I don't play at least like one 50-hour session in a week, every couple of months, I die. Like, I start to get crippled up like a raisin and just pass out and die. I need that Terraria in my life. Oh, I hope they come out with a sequel to the game or like something. So please don't stop at Journey's End. Well, the latest update, by the way, for those uninitiated, version 1.4 came out. Title was Journey's End, and it basically hands the keys over to the community, which there's already hefty modding around, but now it's like really firmly integrated into the base game itself. So it's gonna be quite the future ahead of the game, I think. And it's also probably gonna revitalize a little bit of the love and care that's gone into it so far, as the community goes. Some mods are basically the entire game times 2. Oh, hold on, I need to kill a big squishy over here. Stop breathing. Us! Stop covering your face. Don't be scared. Just let it happen. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'll go for that one again. This is also for a little bit longer. I got a couple things I want to ramble on about, especially as far as game development goes. Or, game development studying goes. Because there's too much to learn. I can't say I'm developing anything just yet. Too much work to be done. Oh, I guess I should talk a little bit about how things are getting organized to start off. So, the Veil, the Volley. I still don't know which one it's supposed to be. But the dude that uploads the Retropolis vids, he's co-worker, also roommate, also young, old OG from high school. He's kind of doing all the storyboarding stuff for the the single player title that we want to work on. I really like the camera effects here, how everything gets tinted red. And I'm just kind of just learning. I should say we're both. We're just both learning what we can along the way. Because again, we're both working adults. We got social lives, and there's just other shit to do most of the time. I'm gonna go on ham recently, trying to get as much as I can out the way. Like that procedural dungeon fucking killed me a little bit. It took so long, and in the end, I had to buy into this dude's Patreon just so I can get a copy of the fucking project. So I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Apparently, I messed up something from part 1 of the series, and I kept looping over to part 3 of the series to find where the problem was. No wonder I never found it. It was in a completely different episode. I assumed I had did all that part right, and yet I did not, because I am a unintelligent peanut, and I make mistakes. Fuck, man, don't hide your head. Ah! Please, please! Please! I need more circles, more circles, more circles. Loop in circles. Okay, okay, okay. We're juicy, we're juicy, we're good. You're not dead? Okay, yeah, you're dead. You're like one shot away. Horrible. I need to get rid of those big skulls. I think they're just barely fast enough to catch up with me, which is what's killing me most of the time. I don't think I deserve to get out of that, but maybe I did. Fuck. Fuck. Yo, these spawners need to go. Oh, I fell off the cliff. Damn. 108 seconds. I need to better manage the enemies on screen. This is getting difficult. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, game development. But yeah, aside from learning the different tools and everything, it's just gonna take a lot of time and a lot of debugging the miniature projects we do along the way to learn how to actually, build a game. Because there's so much that gets involved. Even if you have a game that has no story, no voice acting, no substance to it, you still have to have good gameplay mechanics. You have to make sure everything's balanced. You have to have some kind of consistent art style throughout. Oh, damn. There's so much. Barely even scratched the surface of all the tools I need to learn. So aside from Blender that I'm picking up steadily, I haven't done much material or texturing creation, period. Like I've just been using pre-made assets, which is fine and dandy and all. There's a lot, so it might honestly cover everything we need to. Maybe some color correction or editing on assets that are already made, and that should be good. But I would like to make everything in-house. Big, tall order, but just kind of like a preference. I don't have to rely on third-party software, apps, support, or crediting other people. I have a problem with doing it if I absolutely have to, but it'd be nice if they didn't have to rely on that kind of thing. Fuck, get away from me. Okay, there's... Hate to distract... Oh, fuck. Dude, what are you doing? There's like a dozen of the fucking things. He spat out a lot of... What? He's still alive! Damn. I didn't realize he takes that much damage. He was kicking it for a minute there. Okay, we're gonna run that back. Where's this one? Okay. Yeah, that's how you do it. I think it's because it keeps missing. That's really what's going on. Oh, wait, let me increase my... no, decrease the sensitivity for a second there. That's a little much. Oh, I was doing so good. Or it felt like I was doing good. Okay. We'll give it another one. Oh, Flat Out 2. I knew I had something else to say somewhere along the way, but I kind of just trailed off. So after I beat Mirror's Edge, I went on to play Flat Out 2, just because it's been a game that's sitting in my Steam library for a minute. I'm pretty much done with it now. Like, I'm on the last couple of races. Really fun game as far as like racing games go, which aren't really my cup of tea for the most part, but it's a nostalgia thing. Played it a lot when I was little on the good old PlayStation Reno. Dude, if you don't fucking die. There you go. Okay, you just gotta stand directly under him. And pray that he doesn't spit anything out at you while you're doing that. Fuck. Just ran straight into that. Okay, I think that would do it for this one. Come back for more. Hopefully I'll have some soon. Otherwise, I might do another tryouts for something else that's come up on my Epic Store account, and we'll see how that goes. Deuces.